Well, after our stories on dangerous defects in new home construction aired, we received dozens of emails from homeowners dealing with the same issues from communities in Sarasota, Melbourne, Odessa, and many more. Well, tonight we take you to a neighborhood in New Tampa where more than 40 homeowners say their roofs are leaking and defective. People who live in the Esplanade of Tampa chose it for its quiet seclusion and the appeal of owning a new home.
Here's a leak here, over here against the wall.
When Joseph and Heather Dorsa bought their home 9 years ago, it was brand new.
Within the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Within 15 days, we had a leak.
But they quickly realized their new home had serious issues.
It just continued. Then we had one in our master. Then we had one in the bathroom over here in the guest bathroom. Then we have the one over in our master bathroom.
And now we have one upstairs.
And now we have one upstairs.
The Dorsas say the builder, Taylor Morrison, sent crews out to make repairs, but the leaks just keep popping up.
Every time we go away, it's just all I'm thinking about is there going to be another leak?
The Dorsas are not alone. Dozens of their neighbors are experiencing leaks as well, many of them sharing their stories in the private Facebook group Esplanade of Tampa Roof Updates. There are more than 300 homes here in the Esplanade of Tampa built between 2015 and 2019, all with the same Spanish tile roofs. Well, when dozens of homeowners started experiencing leaks, some within just weeks of moving in, they came together and decided they needed to get inspections.
We don't want to have a major hurricane and have tiles fly off the roof and not only cause property damage, but possibly injury and also possibly death.
At least 43 homeowners have had 558 inspections done on their roofs as part of a procedural process Florida homeowners must take when dealing with construction defects cases.
Much to my chagrin, after all of these people had their 558, I realized maybe I should have another inspection, and I did. And they said, guess what? My roof is still defective, even though they put foam on the tiles.
So use that you can see from the street.
The frustration among homeowners is at a boiling point.
Feeling that Taylor Morrison was
I met with some of them armed with their 558 inspections.
Me personally, I'm a happy person, but I just want what I paid for. That's all I'm asking for. Give me what I paid for.
It was leaking during our walkthrough, water running down the wall. We canceled the closing, extended it to the last day of the year. 3 days later, water's running down the wall just where it was running before we canceled the closing.
I have a leak within 3 months when I moved in. They fixed it right away. I do have shifting tiles, and then I have correct tiles, and then they offer to fix the, like a patch-up Band-Aid effect, but the structural engineering firm said it's not done right. The roof is not put in correctly, it's defected.
They've all had repairs done on their roofs covered by the builder, Taylor Morrison. Problem is, the repairs don't seem to be working, and so now they're asking the builder to basically start over and give them new roofs under the company's 10-year structural warranty.
Some of them were worse than others. We found some where they didn't install a vent and it was just a hole in the roof where an inspector could fall through.
Inspector Leo Cannon of Barrel Engineering handled a majority of the 558 inspections for residents. You said these roofs should last 20 years.
Oh, 50 to 100.
These types of roofs?
Yeah, easily 50 to 100 years on these roofs.
There were 2 roofing companies that were contracted out to do the work, Gulf Western and Adler Roofing. Leo noticed issues with the material used underneath the tiles.
Well, there's different types of underlayment, one of which is called a peel and stick, and that's a viable underlayment. What ends up happening, though, is when you screw the tiles in and you don't screw them deep enough, you don't get your wind rating. So during storm events, the tiles move, slip, shift, and that tears at the underlayment, and that's where water gets in.
Representatives from the builder have been in contact with homeowners for years, telling one in an email, quote, "You are not alone. Several of your neighbors have recently expressed similar concerns."
It took me 7 months to get Taylor Morrison to finally address the issues I had.
A spokesperson for Taylor Morrison told us the 10-year warranty covers structural components. And while a roof's trusses are structural, Materials such as roof shingles, tiles, and sheathing are not. They went on to say, quote, "We take any concerns our homeowners raise seriously. So in an abundance of good faith, we conducted our own proactive inspection through a reputable third-party engineering firm. Upon receiving those results, we will cross-reference the engineering firm's findings with the reports homeowners shared and work with them on any next steps."
And that's all water damage.
That's all water damage. And the wood's rotted.
The City of Tampa's building inspectors were a part of the building process and were on site at times, according to homeowners.
And you guys had the inspector sign off on your house.
A spokesperson told me, quote, "At the time of final inspection staff did not notice anything that would have failed inspection. Passing an inspection does not relieve the installer or contractor of the responsibility to deliver a completed project that fully complies with all applicable codes, standards, and contractual obligations." Not every roof in this neighborhood is leaking. Some residents contacted me to say they're happy with their homes. Some are putting a new roof on at their own expense. For this group, it's a test of patience as they wait, worry, and wonder if they'll get a new roof before the next big storm.
So I just want what I pay for, no more, no less. But I won't go away.
A spokesperson for Taylor Morrison sent us a statement that reads in part, quote, "We conducted roof inspections through an independent third party who recommends modest repairs and maintenance." They go on to say that we know each home is unique, so we will be working with homeowners individually. If you are experiencing construction defects with your home, you can file a complaint with the Attorney General's office online, or you can call that number there on your screen, 850-414-3990.